You probably have a job and say, you know what? This is not what I really want to do, but I need to pay my bills. So jot down these things right here. I want you to take into consideration. Hello everyone, this is Coach coming to you from the ATL. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For those of you that are chiming in for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you that are returning, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today's video is based on a comment. The comment was from one of you, a subscriber. And the question is, can I start a home care business and work a full-time job? And my answer is maybe. It depends on you. So before I dive in and share with you some of the top things I want you to consider, I just want you guys to know, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. I am literally dropping a video every Friday. So tune in. It's gonna be like Law and Order, doom doom. So you can watch and learn as I drop these nuggets for you. So I help aspiring entrepreneurs all over the world start and grow their home care business. So if you guys are interested in some assistance, definitely check out my website, myhomecarecoach.com. Now, get your pen and paper. Let me know. You ready? You ready? Before you do anything, you need to plan. What does that look like? Write down what it is you need to do from the very beginning. And I would say start with licensing. Are you in a regulated state or non-regulated state? Are you gonna do this on your own, or are you gonna seek assistance from a professional coach or consultant? What are you going to do? Now, what are your hours? How much time can you allot to your business? Are you working 7 days a week? Are you working 5 days a week? Are you working PRN, 12-hour shifts? How can you fit in your business, especially as you start? So let's jump right into the day-to-day operation. Someone has to be there to manage your client as far as client management, supervisory visits, follow-up visits, consultation, phone calls. Someone needs to be able to manage the client part of your business. Your caregivers. Someone needs to be in a position to manage your caregivers. Now, if I jump back to the client part, you could potentially do part of that. I can't say you could do all of it. Again, it depends on your day-to-day activities and also your work schedule. But these are things you need to think about. How are you going to manage your client base? How are you going to manage additional potential clients that are coming in? Your caregivers, what does that look like? Who's managing them on a day-to-day basis? Who's doing the scheduling? Who's doing the evaluation? Who's doing the interviewing? So you can see I'm in the very beginning part of this video. There's so many things that you would need to do. Planning is so important. Now, who's going to answer your phone? If you're at work, how are you going to answer your phone? Unless you have extreme flexibility, you may not be in a position to successfully answer your phone. And I'm here to tell you, come here. People do not necessarily leave messages. Guess what? They may not call you back. Guess what? They probably called somebody else. So you need to have someone to answer your phone. Hire a virtual assistant, hire an administrative assistant, hire someone that can help you with these day-to-day operations. Interviewing, as I mentioned under the caregiver management part. If you don't have caregivers, you don't have a business. Let me say that again for the people in the back. If you don't have caregivers, you don't have a business. It's just simply that easy. Guys, brand awareness. Are you going to be out in the community sharing your brand, bringing awareness to your business, your services, who you are, what makes you different, building those strategic relationships? Who's going out and doing lunch and learns? Who's building those relationships to get those referrals? So guys, you can see I'm like all over the place right here because there's so many things I'm trying to give you so you can set yourself up for success. Managing invoices. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't recommend anyone do that except for you. So do it after your work day, do it before your work day, do it on your off day. But I strongly suggest, especially in the beginning, that you handle the financial part of your business, meaning you're paying your bills. You know what's coming in your business. You know what's going out of your business, meaning your bank accounts. You manage all of that. I don't want you to give that away right now, okay? You may not ever give that away. depending on the size of your business. You want to stay in control and know what's going on. Let me stop for a moment. You may, as your business grows, hire a professional company to do invoicing. So thinking about some of my clients with 20,000 billable hours a week, 10,000 billable hours a week, hey, some with 200 billable hours a week. So it really depends on your level of skill, your time, and your expertise. Because if you're dealing with third-party payers and Medicaid and Medicare Advantage and things like that, you want to make sure, VA, you want to make sure that you're not making any mistakes when it comes to billing. So I'm talking about the traditional invoicing that you would use every week when you're sending an invoice out to your client so they can pay you. That's what I'm talking about when I'm mentioning finances. So it's very important, guys. But again, marketing. How are you going to grow your business to get to a position where you can leave your job? And for those of you, which I find this really interesting, many of you have shared with me and my team that you love your job and you don't want to quit your job. So I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with that. If you love what you're doing, you may be close to retirement, you may have a lot of flexibility, you may simply love what you're doing. That does not mean you cannot own a business and have multiple streams of income coming into your household. Now that may be a whole nother video, but it is possible, guys. You can be the owner and hire an administrator to run your business. You can have an administrator. You know, many times there are owners, founders of organizations. Think about your large companies, right? Your Fortune 100s, 500s. Think about those large companies. Many times the owner is somewhere chilling, okay? And he or she has hired a CEO. They've hired a CFO. They've hired a COO. So it's not impossible. So I just wanted to deviate for a moment and let you know that it's okay if you want to keep your job. A lot of times people want to quit their jobs because they may not feel value in what they're doing. They may not feel appreciated. They may not be making enough money. They may want to be in a position where they could spend more time with their family. So everybody's situation is different. So you have to do what's best for you. So I'm going to recap real quick, guys. Things I want you to think about is plan. Find out what your state requirements are. Find out what it's going to take on a day-to-day basis to run your business. Who's going to be in control of the client management? Who's going to be in control of potential clients coming into the business, right? New business leads. Who's going to manage your caregivers? Who's going to go out and create that brand awareness for your business? Who's going to do the financial part? Who's going to do the marketing and the advertising? So there's so many different aspects that I'm trying to throw in this video. So yes, you may need to stop it, rewind, come back, tag it, do whatever you need to do, download it, whatever you need to do, because there is a lot involved when you are thinking about owning a business and keeping your full-time job. And the other thing that I must add when I'm recapping is, what is your schedule? What does your day-to-day look like? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Do you have another business? Do you have children? Do you have obligations outside of the things that I just mentioned? So it's very, very important, guys, to plan. So again, like the video, subscribe, comment below, and also jot down some suggestions you would be interested in. And of course, if you want more information on how I can help you and my team could support you, go to myhomecarecoach.com and click on services. And last but not least, I am excited to see you at conference. So get your ticket for our 2024 Home Care Empowerment Conference, which is taking place next year in March. Mwah!